Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie. If you are here for the very first time, and you're very much welcome. In today's video, I'm showing you how I made tofu for my very first time. The process involves getting healthy soybeans, soaking, blending, sieving, boiling, and then coagulating to get the final product. So without taking much of your time guys, let's proceed. Just follow along. So the quantity of beans I used for this recipe was 500 grams. I soaked it and kept it in the fridge overnight. So this is it the following day, and it had doubled in volume. So I strained out the water and I proceeded to blend all of it. I had to blend in turns because it was much, and I made sure there was enough water in every round so as to enable the blender run smoothly. In all, I used 5 liters of water in the whole blending process. After blending, the next thing I did was to sieve it through a mesh cloth with the help of a colander that I got from the rice cooker. The colander is just going to give the mesh cloth some sort of support while I stirred the beans or the blended mixture with a spatula to enable it run through smoothly, because at this stage it was kind of thick, but I didn't also want to add so much water in it. So here I went ahead to transfer what I had already strained into my pot so as to enable me finish the other part that was left. I made sure I squeezed the mesh cloth with my hand to adequately extract the milk that was still left in it. This is the chaff or residue I got from all that squeezing, and I'm going to set it aside to use in another recipe. Actually, I dried out some in the air fryer, and the other one is going to be used for something else, which I'll be showing you. Here I went ahead to remove all the foam that was collecting on top of the milk, and I set it aside and proceeded to prepare my coagulant, which in this case was lemon. So I had 3 lemons here, which I squeezed, and it gave me 100 milliliters of juice, and then I went ahead to add 50 milliliters of water in it. preparing my coagulant, it was time for me now to boil my milk. So I quickly brought it to the boil and I started stirring. First of all, the heat was high, but I made sure that I stirred continuously. At some point when it was about to start boiling, I noticed that it was going to spill over, so I went ahead to reduce the quantity of milk in the pot and also brought down the heat to medium. So I continued stirring, and when it started boiling and I observed that it was not going to make a mess, that was when I brought in the other part of the milk I had taken away, and it was easier. At this point, the milk was really well cooked and the kitchen smelled so good. It smelled heavenly, unlike before when the beans were still raw. I went ahead and reduced some of it and set aside to enjoy either very hot or well chilled after sweetening it like this. Because the initial idea behind this milk wasn't obtaining soy milk but rather tofu, I proceeded by introducing or pouring my coagulant into the soy milk while stirring gently. It shows a little fast here because I've edited the video, but I was really gentle and I stirred it for a short while, and immediately the results were so effective. So this is part of the coagulant I'll be setting aside. So after leaving the milk for like 5 to 10 minutes, this is what I got. It had coagulated and it was time for me to get out the tofu that had already settled. So this is me using a cloth or a handy cloth that I found, because I don't have the cheesecloth. So this is what was close to what I've seen people use, so I just went ahead to use that. I tried my best to be as careful as possible because it was really so hot. Due to my inability to handle the heat that was emitted, I devised another means of squeezing it. So as you can see, I just went ahead to invert the small bowl I was using, and with the help of water in the bowl, I had to place it on the tofu and let it strain again for some time. I went ahead to open it and see what I had made, guys. It was really still hot. So this is it, all firm. So guys, I'm so excited at this stage because my recipe was a whole success. So I went ahead, poured in some cold water, strained, poured again for the second time directly from the tap, and at that point my tofu was ready to be used anytime. So I just went ahead and closed my airtight container and placed it in the fridge to keep it fresh until I come up with what I'm going to cook with it. So guys, please let me know in the comments, are you a lover of tofu, and if yes, what kind of dishes do you prepare with? If you've watched up to this level, thank you so much for watching my video. See you again in another video. Bye.